Welcome to the Open Metal Automation webinar. In this webinar, we'll be discussing what an automation is, the different types of automation triggers, conditions, actions, and settings, as well as adding a brand new automation event. Automation can be used to automatically perform actions when a specific trigger occurs and its condition is met. An example of this would be having a pop-up warning for a patient who has a specific allergy or condition, generating patient instructions when a specific procedure is complete, or having the system automatically generate a letter when a patient misses their appointment. To be able to set up a new automation, you will need to have a trigger, action, and condition. A trigger is an action that will trigger the automation, with the system currently allowing 8 different options. Setting a condition means that a specific situation needs to be met for the trigger to occur. And then the action is the automated event that will occur when the conditions and the triggers are met. To be able to better understand this, we'll go ahead and create a brand new automation. To be able to create a brand new automation in your system, you would have to head on over to Setup and Automation. And then on the very bottom left, you would click on Add. For the description window, you would go ahead and name your automation. For my example, I will be having the system give me a pop-up whenever a specific patient has a latex allergy. So I will be selecting latex allergy for my description name. As for the triggers, as we discussed before, there is 8 different triggers. Completing a procedure is one trigger. So if I go ahead and select a specific procedure code, I can either type them in, or I can also select the 3 dots on the right side, double click on a procedure, and it adds it on there. If I need to add multiple different ones, then I can just keep opening up this menu, and it adds the comma for me automatically. As it's completing a specific procedure code, breaking an appointment, creating an appointment for a new patient, opening a patient, creating an appointment, scheduling a specific procedure, setting a billing type, or creating a prescription are all different available triggers that we have in the system. For my example, since I do want a pop-up when I open up a patient, I will be selecting Open Patient. For my condition, I want the system to alert me if a patient has a latex allergy, so I will go ahead and click on Add. For my field, I would be selecting Allergy. The comparison would be equals, and for the text, I would be adding latex. In other words, if a patient has a allergy that equals to latex, it'll trigger my automation. And as you can see, we have several different other options that are also available. If I wanted the system to alert me if someone was taking ibuprofen, then I can do medication equals ibuprofen. If I want to know if someone's older than 70 years old, I can say age equals, or I can say greater than 70. But for my example, I will select allergy equals latex and press OK. Now that I told the system what my trigger and my condition is, now I need to tell it what I would like it for the system to do once this automation triggers. As you can see from my actions, I have several different options. I can print a patient letter. I can create a comm log, print a referral letter, show an exam sheet, have it pop up, show a consent form, have it pop up and then disable it after 10 minutes. I can also restrict patient appointment scheduling. I can also remove that patient restriction for the appointment scheduling, and I can also change a patient's status. So for my example, I would like to do a pop-up. And as you can see, when I select pop-up, I have to type in my message. And I wrote, this patient has latex allergy. So to recap, for my specific automation, if I open up a patient that has a latex allergy, it'll create a pop-up that'll display the following message. The patient has a latex allergy. Once I press OK, it'll save my automation, and I'm all set up and good to go. If I hit close and open up a patient in my system, such as Tom Smith, and press OK, since this patient does have a latex allergy, I do get a pop-up, as you can see here. This patient has a latex allergy, which is the message that I wrote in the previous automation. And in OpenDental, you have the ability of adding several different automations to run at once. So you don't only have to have only running one at a time.
Thank you for joining us for today's webinar. If you have additional questions, please call our support line at 503-363-5432 or access our complete online manual at opendental.com. And to make sure you're staying up to date on our latest training videos, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications.